You have the power to face and overcome any difficulty present in your life right now. If you don't know me, my name is Bernardino Nardella and I've created dozens of courses on energy techniques and holistic disciplines for your personal and spiritual growth. In the description you will find the link to my free course, Meditation and its Secrets, where I will show you how meditation is actually a true energy technique. Sign up, it's free. But now let's get right into today's topic. Often difficulties seem larger, much larger than us, and often because we perceive them this way, they seem impossible to overcome. Something happens in life that seems like a huge problem and we can't seem to overcome it in any way. I said seems, but our problems can indeed be very difficult to overcome, or they may even be considered impossible to solve. However, if we look at the problem from a spiritual perspective, from a soulful inner perspective, we must consider that what happens to us always happens for our own good. The hidden purpose behind every problem is always to make us evolve spiritually. To evolve spiritually means to become divine creators, just like our Creator. We are in the image and likeness of the Creator in this sense. Like Him, we are capable of creating reality, our reality, to eventually create our own universe in the future. At this moment, our universe is internal, but it reflects outwardly. Therefore, the problems and difficulties of life are something that is within us, reflected externally. Such problems and difficulties are within us and exist precisely to make us grow. But above all, if they exist, it's because we have the power to solve them. In the Bible, this is symbolically represented by the clash between David and Goliath. Goliath was a gigantic warrior, while David was a young boy. In everyone's eyes, the giant was huge and insurmountable difficulty. Yet David managed to face and defeat the giant simply by throwing a pebble between his eyes, which symbolically represents the set of an individual's soul. With a simple pebble, he managed to destroy what was apparently an insurmountable difficulty. And what happened afterward, he became the king, the one who reigns in his reality, the one who finally creates his reality. Here lies the symbolism hidden behind this biblical story. Difficulties exist because I have the power to overcome them. When I realize that I have the power to overcome difficulties, I can truly do so, thereby creating my life consciously. I am no longer a victim of adverse circumstances. I become the master of my destiny. If we consider it from a Kabbalistic point of view, life is like a game. Like any game, if it's too easy, we play it once or twice and then the game starts to bore us and we stop playing it. Conversely, if the game is complex, if it requires effort, if it's full of obstacles, we become passionate about it. Such a game will increasingly appeal to us and we will strive harder to win the final prize. often gains the final prize is nothing more than finishing it. So it's not the prize that motivates us, but the game itself. Like life is like a game in which if there were no obstacles, difficulties and problems to overcome, it would bore us tragically, robbing us of every passion. However, every time we manage to overcome a difficulty, we feel stronger and more capable, ready to face difficulties of a higher level. On one hand, we all wish to have a life without problems, a simple life, but on the other hand, such a life wouldn't excite us. There would be nothing to be proud of. It wouldn't be a life worth living. The problems and difficulties of life can hurt us and make us suffer, but from the perspective of divine wisdom, from the perspective of eternal beings living a brief moment of eternity in the physical world, all these things take on a completely different depth and meaning. Because our purpose is to evolve spiritually, and difficulties are precisely what enable us to evolve. Whatever difficulty you are facing in your life right now, know that you have the power, the strength and all the resources to solve it. Whatever the problem, the solution already exists and it's within you. Seek it and you will find it, as a great spiritual master once said. Let me know what you think, what I said in the comments, and if the topics I cover in this channel interest you. Help me grow it by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. That said, I bid you farewell, a big hug, and see you in the next video. Bye!